And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Partner, you don't see a lot of these so-called finesse pitchers in the sport today, but these are two of the best around, really crafty.
Yeah, and there's a level of appreciation when you talk about how these guys are so consistent and they go out there, they know what they want to do, and they don't deviate from the plan. Even when they get into a little bit of trouble, they're able to make the pitches and stay out of the big inning.
Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Grayson Rodriguez. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
And now the right fielder,
Leading
Dominic
off the night
Fletcher.
for the White Sox, the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher.
And the pitch. That one ripped. Schwarber makes the grab, one away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He leaves the yard to right. His fourth home run of the season. It's 1-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake, but you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Luis Ariz stands in. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some hitters in your lineup that make contact. Out. Tosses to first, and now 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Luis Roberts.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground. Henderson over to first in time. And they get Arenado for the out. 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And starting in this one, Zach Gallen. And this will be a tough test for him. Pitching on the road has not been that kind to his numbers.
Well, I think he's just got to trick himself mentally and put himself in a comfort level like he does at home. I know it's not the same being on the road as away from home in terms of being able to have a routine and be consistent with it. But this game is so much mental, and he's going to have to find a way to play a mind game with himself to move through this ball game and get a W.
And the right-hander deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. In the air, out towards right center. Settles under it. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Colton Cowser.
Well, he's an extremely tough out right now, putting together some great at-bats one after another. And some people don't realize in the team context what that does, making that pitcher work harder. He passes the baton to a teammate and lets somebody else get it done. Has an on-base percentage over 500 in his last 10 games.
One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. The wind and the pitch. Goes down looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
The wind of the pitch. Strike three, got him with the backdoor breaking ball. Offense held in check there. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. It's the White Sox 2 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Andrew Vaughn now.
Andrew Vaughn.
The pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. See you later. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Dalton Varsho steps to the plate for the White Sox. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The wind of the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Safely into second. He's got a double. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
And next to hit for the Sox, Colson Montgomery. And a pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around third. He'll score, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So man aboard. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 away.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Man at second. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Around third. The throw in. Safe.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here is Moncada at the belt and fires. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fletcher at first, one gone. And that one in the air center field. Cowser makes the grab. 2 away now.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Man at first, Luis Arias now at the plate. On the ground, right side. Mateo on to first. Out. And the inning is over. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the White Sox 5 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
so now
off,
the Orioles cleanup hitter, Kyle
the
Schwarber.
left fielder, Kyle.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Righty delivers. This one in the air center field. Robert moves under it. Corrals it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 5th, the catcher,
Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball while at Oregon State, Singh. Adley was also on the football team.
Yeah, that's right. Adley was a place kicker his freshman year, averaged 60 yards per kick, and we've all seen the highlight of him tackling Christian McCaffrey.
Out.
Not an easy feat.
20 touchbacks, too. Not bad.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Jordan
Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner at first with 2 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. In the air right field. And that'll do it. 1 left for the Orioles. It's 5-0. Back here in Baltimore, new inning getting started. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Luis Robert. Ground ball left side. Over to Dahlbeck. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Here's Nolan Arenado. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Hit in the air, left field. Schwarber makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 outs. Up the middle, Henderson sends it to first, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and into the box for Baltimore, Bobby Dahlbeck. And a 1-2. High fly ball out towards left field. Varsho going back. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So man aboard. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now one away.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fly ball to right center. Robert on the move. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jackson Holliday.
Now it's the DH, Jackson Holliday. And the righty deals. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Here's a 1-2. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Everything came together for him. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Two outs, runner at first. Now a chance for Gunnar Henderson. That one in there across the letters. Bounce to the right side, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Kicks and fires. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-1. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. 1-1 now. Chases that one upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Not even close there. And it's 2-2. The wide to kick the pitch. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at first, Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Lifted in the air, right center field. Kjerstad brings it in, and there's one away. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 5 on the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Grayson Rodriguez won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher now, Tyler Wells.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup, and up next for Chicago, Dominic Fletcher. Right side. Throws to first in time, and you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And a foul ball. Now that's smacked to right center. Kerstad brings it in for the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's 7-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now at Oriole Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Arise. Over to first. Rutschman retired.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Jordan Westberg.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Jordan Westberg. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike. Here's a chopper to short. Tosses across to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, center fielder, Colton
Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. The White Sox up big in this one here in game 1 of this 3-game set. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 7-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the 2nd baseman, Luis Arias. Left-hand batter waits. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Now it's going to be Luis Robert. The White Sox up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, out to short. In the hole, jump throw, out. And they take care of Robert for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Nolan Arenado. And he deals. This to third. And the White Sox go quietly. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And they're on top 7-1. Back here in Baltimore, here's Bobby Dahlbeck.
Orioles, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's going to be Heston Kjerstad. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jorge Mateo now. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to the left side. Arenado on the run, sends it over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they make short work of them there. We're through 5. White Sox 7 and the Orioles 1. So up next, Andrew Vaughn.
The first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
The pitch. On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. His splits between April and May there. Vaughn on at first, nobody out. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. That one gets down for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Ripped to right, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Line drive. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they now lead by 9.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Chris Valentine, on for the 30th time this year. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher. The 2-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that should be extra bases. The throw into second. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So a man aboard. Here is Yoan Moncada. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Luis Arias.
So up next for Chicago, Luis Arias.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
The 1-1. Bounced up the middle. The throw to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And now the center fielder, Luis Robert. Late on that fastball.
1-2.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. But they tack on 5 runs. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the White Sox 12 and the Orioles 1. Bottom of the 6th. And now the DH, Jackson Holliday.
The designated hitter, Jackson Holliday.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Vaughn steps on first for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit for the Orioles. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 12 and the Orioles 1. And we're back. Leading off, Nolan Arenado.
Leading off for the White Sox, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Bryce Wilson, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Lopez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And a pitch. Soft contact in the air, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
At the plate. And a base hit up the middle. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
So digging in, Dalton Varsho. Line and a base hit into right. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Now, Colson Montgomery. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that gets down into the gap.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in too. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Bryce Wilson.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Francisco Mejia steps to the plate for the White Sox. On the ground right side. Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond to first.
So the batting order turns over. Dominic Fletcher will hit next. And a pitch. Ripped on a line. Base hit and a run in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now Yohan Moncada. The 1-1. Well struck right field. That's back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 18-1. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Look at that pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with his swing.
Base is empty, one away. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And he makes the catch. And that's the third out. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The White Sox lead this one 18-1. New pitcher for the White Sox, Paul Sewald.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. And a 3-2. Stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a rope into center field, base hit.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride lowered, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Westburg having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Hit in the air, right field. Under this one. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
The batter, the center fielder, Colton Cowser.
And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. Man at first, one away. This one popped up. Under it. Makes the catch. Out. Number 2. Bobby Dahlbeck, the next to hit.
The first baseman, Bobby
Rutschman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock.
And down on strikes he goes. That is the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up, and the White Sox are out in front 18-1. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
And a 1-1. That's to third. To first.
Out.
And they get Arenado for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
1 down. And now Dalton Varsho. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A massive home run, and they boost their lead. It's 20-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Jorge Lopez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. One down, base is empty. It's in and out of his glove. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Now batting, catcher,
Francisco Mejia steps to the plate for the White Sox. 2 down, nobody on. And that's a base hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Back to the top of the lineup, Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And another ball. Coleman is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
The pitch. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Next pitch is outside. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Right-handed reliever. That one fouled off.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
And he walked him.
Got a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth. Get back on track. His team needs him.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Through 8 full, the White Sox lead it 20-1.
Leading off the White Sox.
So now the DH spot, Yoan Moncada. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
On the ground, Mateo whips it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias steps to the plate for the White Sox. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. He hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Luis Robert digs in now. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty to the plate. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. And that one hammered way back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Robert makes the turn at second. And he's got himself a triple.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
2 outs with a man at third. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. The White Sox up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So 2 down, and now Andrew Vaughn. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
And he can't make the play, but goes to second with it, and they get the out. Stayed with the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. The White Sox lead this one 21-1. Back here in Baltimore. So bottom of the 9th. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
The 2-1. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Adley Rutschman.
He's 2 outs away. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. And a pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
1-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
This could end it. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That finishes the evening's action.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.